After the deluge of Noah, when Noah distributed the lands to his sons, Japheth got the islands of the Mediterranean Sea and the cold lands up to the North Pole. The Arctic Circle being small, drifting a couple of thousands of kilometers towards Russia and moving down south will lead anyone to India. And that's what happened to the Purus that were already in India when Shem moved in and established Bharatvarsha, the ancient India. Seeing that the Purus of India later changing their names to Kurus shows us that the Purus and Kurus are just two clans of the same tribe of Japheth. The worldly lotus map of the ancient Indians confirms this. As you can see, the northern region of Siberia has been shown as the land of the Kurus. Adi Parva of Mahabharata refers to a practice of free love among the denizens of Uttara Kuru, like the one followed by birds and the beasts, which was not regarded sinful as it was stated to have the approval of the rishis and the sanction of antiquity. Maybe it was due to living in close quarters in cold Siberia and huddling up with each other for warmth. In fact, the ancestors of the Kauravas and Pandavas of Mahabharata had originally migrated from this region to India. Now, unlike in Mesopotamia, the Gangetic Plain was a melting pot of many groups of people of distinct backgrounds living in close proximity. The Ganges had drawn them all together, like how different types of animals get drawn toward a common water hole in the wilderness. Furthermore, I have always maintained that every civilization on the face of the earth has some intermingling with the entities from Lucifer's abyss, which is in the oceans and other water bodies. Even the Puru's ancestor, Pururavas, was married to a water nymph known as Urvashi. And here is Matsya Desa. This is made up of a group of people born of a single merman marrying 40 earthly maiden, and thus they are a specific kind of humans. And these different groups of people intermingled among themselves too. Meanwhile, the African Kushites such as Rama and Krishna were already moving into ancient India. As much as one would like to look through the rosy glasses about their arrival, invasions are not fun, friends. The invaders always took away your women and daughters from you, and often men are killed if they try to defend their wives and daughters. Well, all these mixing up brought forth a brown population among the originally fair-skinned people of India. Now, let me talk about Kunti, the mother of the 5 Pandavas in Mahabharata. For those who don't know, Kunti is not a name. It roughly means she was a spinster. The word Kunti is related to the term Kunwari, which means unwed or a spinster, and she is from the Kuru culture too. That is how she had 5 sons from 5 different entities, which was perfectly acceptable in her culture. And again, when her 5 sons brought home the girl Draupadi, she told them to share her among themselves because it is not unheard of in her society. But to explain it to the monogamous society of India, they had to make up a lot of stories in Mahabharata. In spite of all this, Kunti and her sons had one advantage. That was the color of their skin. They were very fair as compared to the Kauravas, which was the undiscussed root cause for their persecution. Well, I know no one is going to believe me when I say this. Do you know the word Pandu means white? Pandavas are the 5 white men against 100 of their darker cousins. Now, is it racism at play here? Maybe so, but against the white minority this time. However, these things don't bother me anymore because, in a spiritual sense, Jesus reconciled people of all colors among each other and with God. One of Jesus' disciples was Simon the Canaanite, whose race God wanted to wipe out altogether. But Jesus took him in order to show us all that God has accepted all of us, in spite of what we look like or how bad we have all been. The Bible states that, "For God so loved us that he gave his only Son Jesus, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life." Focus on Jesus today. Accept him as your personal Savior, and I promise you, he will make everything all right. God bless you.